Hello everybody and welcome back. My name is curseof and welcome back to another video. We are here with the third match of the top 8 cut in the $100 speed duel tournament. And this time we're here with two of the biggest competitors in the speed duel game as a whole. We have Tetra at the top here playing what's considered the best deck in the format, Moth-Warrior, and we have Giantsbane playing pure insects. And once again with me I have none other than Rook's table.
Hey guys, what's going on? Wow, really excited to see this one. Moth and Moth? No, but Giantsbane and Tetra, these guys are fantastic members of the community. Giantsbane, champion of the Spanish community that I recently joined and I'm a part of. And then Tetra, I believe, is a Speed Duel Italia. And he also has a YouTube channel as well. So guys, please feel free to check Tetra out. But yeah, it's going to be an interesting match. Both of you guys are great duelists. They're, they're the pinnacle of the meta right now. So that's what we're seeing.
Yeah, they definitely know what they're doing, and this is going to be a very interesting match, to say the least. Now, we did see both of them go 4-2 in the tournament.
That's interesting that both of these very, front meta Moths went 4-2. I think that we just saw, didn't we just commentate a Spellproof Armor deck that went 5-1?
Yes, you are correct. We did just commentate a Spellproof Armor that went 5-1, which is crazy to see.
Alright, so we got a very defensive setup here coming from Tetra first turn. It really depends on, hey, what monster is going to show their face first? What can I parasite today?
Yes.
We have another set month. Yeah, I don't think anybody wants to show their face just yet. That's a very similar turn now, isn't it? So
yes, most definitely.
Tetra.
And you really gotta fear that parasite, and it really does make you want to play defensively. But in this situation, Giantsbane definitely has the edge with the immediate larger deck here. And very similar turns back and forth.
For sure, but you're right. Giantsbane was a larger deck. That's what's gonna come down to.
Ooh, hitting the Yugioh with the Dust Tornado. I've seen Yugioh a lot throughout this tournament, and the Maneater too. And here we go, that pure insect deck coming out here, showing off what it has.
Double Yugioh. Okay. Wow, I honestly have not seen that yet.
Yeah. So we have
in this
Danny Pond here.
Yeah, Danny Pond's the one that searches, right? Yeah. This is how we get it going, baby.
And we might see another Danny Pond or a Gokipon here. I guess we'll find out now. And yes, we do see the other one here, the Gokipon, which gets to search any insect with 1500 or less attack directly from Giantsbane's deck. We might see a Parasite come out here. And we do indeed see the Parasite.
We gotta equip that to... Yeah, Gearfried is clutch here because obviously it's going to break anything that's put to it. So let's see what we got. Oh, we do actually 2 parasites in hand. I like that it's straight insects though. I have a soft spot for straight insects just because some of them are really cute. Like Gokipon.
I definitely got you, yeah. And we've actually seen a lot of people playing pure insects throughout this tournament, but Giantsbane is the only one playing it in the top 8.
Alright, we're going for an equip here. So Giantsbane, nothing on the field. We are trying to Parasite Cocoon to get a field. So now we probably have Moth in the deck. Do we have Moth in the hand? Or even the giant
He can summon
bug?
any monster directly from hand, can he not? So even if he has any other insect monster, because it's the pure insect deck, he has a lot of targets.
So we might have the giant... oh gosh, what is that? 2800.
The metal armor bug is what you're thinking of, right?
Yes, the metal armor. Yeah, that's the secondary to Moth. Obviously, Moth is the one to do. Oh, we're shuffling a Gokipon in the deck with Cocoon's second effect of drawing. So very good card draw. If you just take a look at this field. So we see Tetra with 2 back row and Gearfried. Okay, that's pretty solid. But we see Giantsbane with the Moth, and we have cards to spare.
Yes, most definitely.
Yeah, we can.
Ooh, and we see the Forceful coming out here. Looking at his opponent's hand, we'll also take a peek here. Ooh, is this double Maneater in the hand? Wow. That is insane.
We are negating that attack and putting Maneater. We are discarding one to the grave, which is great. So, Forceful Checkpoint, really good tech coming out to combat Moth, I will say, just because of all the monsters that you're going to have in your hand while you're trying to get it.
Exactly, yes, I agree. And we see another Parasite coming down here. And I think this is a really large thing in the Parasite mirror match here. Whoever drops it first, if the opponent also has another copy of Parasite, then I think they usually get the advantage.
Yeah, I think so, because you get the last laugh, right?
Exactly.
Now it's who runs the bug spray.
And we do see the Mask of Darkness here, as Giantsbane is main decking the stall package.
So what is the trap that they're gonna get? Oh, you're right, the Michizuri. Yeah,
Which is very, very big
That actually
considering
works.
that Moth is on the field.
I like the Giantsbane runs multiple sets. So we have Mask of Darkness
Yes.
and Man-Eater Bug. So that keeps the opponent guessing on what's going to be set. And also the Michizuri, you are getting like Man-Eater Bug, you're getting 2 monsters down.
Yes, no, most definitely. That's absolutely fantastic. And we're just going to see him set everything here. Ooh,
yeah,
Night Beam
big
coming
bite.
down.
Night Beam.
Very
Are we
nice
waking
card
any
off the top.
dragons today?
What are we
Yeah,
gonna
I love
see
that
here?
people still, thank goodness, people still run Night Beam. That's a great card. I understand Dust Tornado though with the meta, but Night Beam,
Forceful
just a
checkpoint.
shocker. Forceful checkpoint's not, that's okay in this situation. I bet he has something better.
Yes,
That
most
probably
definitely.
wasn't the best.
I don't think the forceful checkpoint is super big, especially with Tetra only having 1 card in hand.
Right. I mean, you have some value because you get to see his hand, but that's it.
And the
There's the
Man-Eater
Man-Eater
comes down
Bug,
here.
and what are we gonna pop? That Moth. That Moth's looking pretty scary.
But he
Ooh,
probably
you're
has the
pretty bad.
Michizor set as he did add that back to
There
his
it is.
hand.
Wow, from Mask of Darkness. There you go. The
Yeah.
best. This is so far the best use of Mask of Darkness that I've seen.
No, yes, most definitely. Mask of Darkness, although most people do play it for the stall matchup, it's just honestly a good card to recycle those powerful trap cards in the game currently.
So we saw all that happen, and now we have a face down and a face down monster and 1 card in each hand. So we somehow reset. But Giantsbane looking a little weak here with 2,200 life.
Yes, well the thing is too is that obviously Giantsbane playing a pure insect deck, he's gonna have a lot of those low attack insects like the Danipon and Gokipon. So not much he can do with that as long as Tetra keeps setting monsters.
Oh, and Gokipon is destroyed by battle.
We see a normal
okay,
summon,
normal summon
Parasite Paranoid.
Oh my! What kind of game? This is top 8.
This is top 8.
What kind of game is this? Are we gonna poke for 5? Wow, that is all going through. What is these back row? Oh my gosh!
There comes the Jar of Avarice,
Jar of
definitely
Avarice,
recycling
okay.
that Mask of Darkness as well, as we do see that stall package in the main deck. There we go. There's a lot of options here. Ooh, a Man-Eater Bug, yeah, definitely a good option.
Of course, the Man-Eater Bug. Yeah.
We've actually seen both players too burn through all of their cocoon effects, so we won't see any more of their skills activating.
Okay.
This
So
is
we're playing
purely-
an honest game to the end.
Yep, purely a classic Yu-Gi-Oh
Well-
game now.
Of course. Well, we still got Parasite to worry about, but depends on what's in the hand. So we're only drawing 1 there. Yeah, these hands are not going to be that mighty, so we might just see some struggle. Lack of a better term, struggle bug until the end. So we have an end. Yeah, pretty good defense from Giantsbane.
No, yes, most
And that
definitely,
card by card
especially
here.
with such low attack monsters on Tetra's field.
Yeah, Tetra, the 950 total poke was really good last turn, but now it's like, well, okay, what has he got set?
Yeah,
Anything can have 900 or more defense, really.
exactly. We see a Parasite come down targeting the Man-Eater here.
No. Why not target the Parasite? That would just be so fun.
Tetra
Okay, we're just-
hoping for Man-Eater to get popped potentially. We do see a Man-Eater
Nice.
set, and we actually can't have Parasite swing over that, so not only will Tetra
That
lose
is
his
so
Parasite,
funny.
he'll also take some damage there.
Something did not beat over Man-Eater Bug.
And we see the Windstorm come off, putting the Man-Eater in attack so he can crash with his own Man-Eater. But we see the Forceful Checkpoint. He knows there's a Moth in hand. Oh, that is a
That was so
huge
dirty.
play.
Holy cow! We saw Big Brain from Tetra, Big Brain right back from Giantsbane with a forceful checkpoint because obviously it was Moth in his hand because he wanted that crash, and now Tetra's left with nothing. He is high and dry, and Giantsbane can just like try and figure out what he wants to do next because that Man-Eater Bug isn't gonna. Yeah, okay, we're all.
Yes, and
getting
we have seen
defensive
2
here.
Moths hit on Tetra's field, and so chances are we will not see Tetra with another copy of Moth.
I think Tetra's exhausted his resources. Meanwhile, Giantsbane, like you said, bigger deck, 15 cards in the deck.
Exactly, and we
Versus
have
Tetra's
seen the
9.
jar get popped, and we know he has Mask to recycle that, so he's never running out of resources this game.
And there's a floodgate on the Gearfried, which is great. Because Gearfried would have been a wrench in the works here. 1250 life points isn't that much. Giantsbane's got to really be careful about any top deck monsters that Tetra has. But looks like he's got some time here to kind of build up his field. He floodgate that Gearfried, so he's got no looming threats right now.
No, yeah, with Tetra's deck so small at this point too, I think we might just see Giantsbane potentially go for the stall win here, as I don't know what cards he's gonna have to swing over that 1600 defense Gearfried, and we see a second Jar of Avarice coming out.
Wow. That's just masochistic. And obviously we have the cards that he shuffled in before from the last Jar of Avarice. So, you know, we're seeing Mask of Darkness probably come back. We're going to see more Mitch's Aries come back. We're ready to stall him out. I think
oh yes, we are completely prepared to stall out here. Now, what do we have currently in Giantsbane's graveyard? We do have one copy of Moth. Chances are he's probably running two, so we probably have another one chilling in his deck.
And he doesn't need to put the Forceful Checkpoint back in his deck because the Forceful Checkpoint has done its job.
Exactly.
Now that all the Cocoon effects have been exhausted, we don't need to worry about Moths coming.
Yeah, unless we see Tetra also running a Jar. This game seems like it's fairly in Giantsbane's favor. Hitting the 800 defense.
That is the strongest Goikatan I've ever seen. 800, wow, take that damage.
Imagine not being able to swing over 800.
This actually makes the speed to life point balance seem like a lot. Like, truly. All of that to lose 500. And now, yeah, so Tetra's top deck, and now he's got a full back row with Parasite. He has to figure out how to ditch Parasite right now. But I mean, he doesn't have anything in hand unless he's top decking. So,
no, yeah, he just wants that Man-Eater off the field. He doesn't want to see
Parasite. I'm almost speculating on how Parasite can be buffed. No.
Hitting
but
the
it's only Parasite boosted attack.
Dropping the Command Knight.
Gross. 1600 buffs itself and can't target it for attacks, of course. But I don't think anything will want to because this is a main.
We're going to see the Windstorm to go in for this damage from Tetra. Very good plays here.
Let's do some quick maths here. What is 1600 into 4? Oh, he's going into the Goikatan. Okay. Yeah, that would have been, what, 30? Would that have been game? 16. Okay, well, losing 800 there.
See him searching for the copy of Parasite, as Giantsbane should still have another copy of Moth. We see Tetra here, probably just wanting to get rid of that Parasite that is equipped to his own Man-Eater. Oh, did we see Giantsbane with the Moth in hand?
Is it in hand? That's so lucky. He had to create his own luck for this game, and if that Moth is in his hand, then that's, you know, he deserved it. Oh. What is that? Oh no. Also, I'm pretty sure if Command Knight swung a Man-Eater would have put him at like
yes, okay, I see the issue here. There was a bit of an issue there, as I believe Tetra should not have been able to swing into that Man-Eater just then.
Why is that?
As he was equipped with a copy of Parasite Paranoid, and Parasite does state that your monster cannot attack insect monsters. So we do actually see a misplay here in this match here.
Oh, you're right. Hey, but how often do you see that? You know, that's a totally reasonable fault on them. So,
no, yes, most definitely.
I guess we've fixed the game state more or less. We have Moth on the field here and a set card. I mean, the misplay on Tetra's end, while it sounded bad for Giantsbane, it's actually left him in a really good position to turn this around. Even though the life point difference tells you otherwise. Flip Man-Eater Bug, get that out of here.
Get that other Man-Eater out of here. We don't want to see any of that.
All right, and we are going to swing for 450. Yeah, that's a mighty 450. Look at that Man-Eater Bug go. Now can we top deck into a Gear Freed? No, we cannot. So we're going to have to keep blasting through.
This could just be a Command Knight, potentially. We have seen Tetra burn through the majority of his resources here. We've seen 2 copies of Gear Fiend gone, 1 Command Knight.
You know what's the wildest thing? Warrior used to have Blade Knights in him. Blade Knight would be good here. Well, no, it wouldn't because of Moth, but, I mean, he's got no cards in his hand. It's funny how Blade Knight just fell off. We got another set monster. Please tell me that's not another Man-Eater. Yeah, we're just going to keep clearing. I mean,
it was a Command Knight.
Oh, it was a Command Knight. Okay, so it comes down to the top decks. Do we have, no, he wouldn't run Bug Spray, would he?
That is hard to say.
So now we have to play around the Windstorm. No, we can't assume it's Windstorm. He top deck.
I don't think it matters at all for Giantsbane. Since Tetra only has 3 cards left in deck, yeah, that is it. I don't think that misplay actually mattered at all, just because Tetra was so close to losing from just being decked out.
Oh yeah, the only person that would have benefited from that misplay was Tetra, but it just, I mean, he was still in a bad spot.
Yes, no, most definitely. Giantsbane just showing that his pure insect deck has no trouble sitting there and just letting you run out of cards.
You know what the MVP of that game was? Jar of Avarice. Because it just seemed like Giantsbane had options all the time.
Exactly, just recycling those powerful cards. Well, Tetra just drained his deck.
And Gakatons and whatever you call them, and the everything kept getting back in the deck, and he was going to deck this guy out. And I think that he's going to do that here. I mean, I don't know what other side out. So now Tetra has seen, that first game was kind of quick. This game really sets the tone for what this deck is going to do to me.
Yes, I know. And we actually have 15 minutes into this recording just in one game.
That's how you know it's a good game. Hey, a lot of locals have a timer of, what, 25, 20?
Yeah.
So we're fine.
Well, based on how that last game went, I don't know if we will continue to be fine, but we have no time limit for this tournament, so let's keep on going.
Very good defensive setup here from Tetra,
yes.
And will we see it matched by Giantsbane, just similar
exactly
to the
the
other games?
Same, yep. Just seeing the exact same play coming out from both these top tier players, it really shows that, you know, this is how you play against the mirror match here.
For sure, and like a lot of my players, honestly, they're like, this is too, I'm impatient, I want to fight something right now, and they're going to put something out of their hand, they're going to make a misplay because they're trying to get something out so early. And these guys are just being careful, they're being meticulously cautious. It's just, you know, this is how you got to play against Moth, against Parasite.
Exactly, you can't lose your head, you gotta...
beginning.
Yeah.
But once the magic happens, oh man, we are cooking.
Tetra's doing some thinking here, deciding what he's going to play. He might try to actually go for something based on the fact that he needs to think at all. And we do see Dust Tornado flip here. Hitting that card blind. Waking the Dragons!
Please give me Blue Eyes Ultimate. Please. Or Arcana Knight Joker. Oh my gosh. We actually decided to Awaken the... This is like the third or fourth thing in a row that I have...
We see Ryu Senshi coming down.
That is an interesting one. Ryu Senshi?
I feel like it's fairly powerful in this matchup. You can pay 1,000 points to negate. You can negate the effect of a normal trap card. Yes.
Ooh, that might work out for us. Okay, all right. And 2,000? No, I mean, I don't know. Blue Eyes Ultimate would beat over a Moth, I'm just saying. But, all right.
And Tetra actually has to read this card. Not quite sure what it does.
For sure, right? Like, when's the last time you actually saw this?
Oh, I know. But, no, definitely, especially in Giantsbane circumstance, I feel like Ryu Senshi actually might be more powerful on Tetra's side of the field, just because with Giantsbane trying to go for these stall plays here. And we do see that Arcana Knight Joker might have been the correct play here, as Parasite Paranoid comes down.
Is Arcana Knight Joker, you have to discard that same type to negate it. So Ryu Senshi is negate the effects of spell card that targets, and he can pay 1,000 to negate traps. But obviously Parasite's a monster effect, which is just absolutely terrible for Ryu, but I wonder if Arcana Knight Joker would have helped him there. Needless to say, Blue Eyes Ultimate wouldn't have worked because obviously Parasite, so
exactly.
It's alright. Yeah.
No, yeah, sometimes going for these effect monsters in the extra deck is the optimal play and just avoiding those big bodies, but...
And so, I mean, well, easy come, easy go, I'd say. Yes. You get a fusion out of Awaken the Dragon, there's a Parasite there.
We are seeing a bit of a debate here going on. I'm not quite sure what this is.
On Resolution is a spell. So I see where Giantsbane's coming from. And I had this question myself earlier, because I always thought that if once Parasite hits the spell and trap zone, it becomes a spell.
It does act as a spell card, yes.
Yeah, so then Ryu negates spells the target. But it looks like we're going forward. We're plowing ahead here with negating, well, no, because the negate wouldn't get Moth out. If it was a destroy, then we get Moth out.
There's an interesting ruling to look at, though, here. Negate the effects of a spell card that targets this card. I am curious. Oh, we see the Element Saurus coming down.
Do we have an Earth monster out? Is Moth Earth?
Moth is Earth, yes. And so is Gear Fiend.
We're going to negate the effects of whatever this face down is. Also, guys, post in the comments below what you think that ruling is on Ryu. Please, we'd love to hear it.
Yes, I'm very interested as well.
Ooh,
Danny Pond not being able to trigger here.
Yeah, way to go, Element Source. Dude, the dinos are coming back. I just have a soft spot for them.
Oh, yes.
That's going to happen. Oh, dude.
And Element Saurus is actually phenomenal against this matchup with Giantsbane, playing all these Earth insect monsters, being Maneater and Danipon and Gokipon. Fantastic.
Especially if you have them yourself. Like it works in Dinosaur Kingdom because a lot of the other dinosaurs are Earth, and obviously you want Earth effect because Earth negates monster effects to activate in the graveyard, like Gravekeeper's Recruiter, obviously is Danipon. So it's a really good tech here.
Yes, and Element Saurus actually just on its own, without any other Earth monsters, is able to negate Maneater as well, which is absolutely crazy. We're going to see Giantsbane go ahead and pop the second effect of his Cocoon, shuffling back in that Danipon.
A bit of he's on his death throes here, I'd say.
Yes, trying to get some more resources. Gonna see him set. Definitely gonna play on the defensive here. That's what it seems like. Giantsbane.
I would set bluff here. Like we gotta set anything. Oh
okay, yeah, more like everything.
Full back row. Yeah. It's a mighty field though, and Elementor is still gonna have the ability to negate pretty much anything that activates in the graveyard.
Yeah,
and
it doesn't matter what.
I go back to Blast Sphere a lot, but obviously this can't be a Blast Sphere because we don't have a Spell and Trap Zone to put it in.
No.
So this set card looks like it's going to get destroyed by Elementor here.
Yes. And I don't think I'd see a Blast Sphere run in Giantsbane's deck. Just running pure Insects, you'd probably just want to max out on Maneater instead. Tetra is thinking here though. He got some big plays on the go here.
He knows he has the victory here, and he just wants to make sure he does it right.
No, most definitely. He definitely has game. He's very, very close here. It's very interesting watching how these guys play, and we see. Ooh, we also see the Enchanter coming out here, getting hit by the Floodgate as well.
Floodgated Enchanter. Okay, so not necessarily. Oh, there's the Forceful Check.
Hitting the Maneater bug.
That was ballsy. Wow, that actually worked. That actually worked. Okay, so our set monster is safe from Elementor, so now we can activate any sort of maybe flip that we need to activate. Come on, Giantsbane. Let's see what we got here. You were given a second chance. That Moth is going to be so scary, though. What do you have against that?
Truly, though, it's a really rough position. I guess if this face down is Maneater, we could see something.
We could see a flip Maneater destroy Moth.
He's just going to set and pass.
Elementor is going to wreck those, though, man. What's that other back row?
Well, Elementor does have to pick a card he's going to hit, and he does hit the Maneater bug. I feel like we should have seen Giantsbane flip that last turn. Well, I guess it does depend on what that face down card is.
It would have flipped him into attack mode, and then Elementor would have done the battle damage.
Yes, so it does depend on what that face down is.
So that back row can't deflect an attack, is what we're hearing.
Yeah, definitely.
Because he would have done that if that was a Windstorm or a Kunai or Superior or something like that. So now, I don't know what the second back row, or the second face down monster is. But only 5 cards in the grave. It could be another Maneater bug. I mean, one of those is definitely another.
We actually see Tetra playing this very, very smart here, as he actually won't attack with Moth, fearing any copies of Maneater potentially being set. And exactly that. Wow. See that's some top tier play right there from Tetra, making sure he doesn't attack in.
Little impatient though. What's that one? Oh, that's the Gokapon. Okay, so that's not as devastating as Maneater bug.
No, but Tetra definitely. Really? And here we go. We're searching for the copy of Parasite, and we haven't seen Giantsbane pop that Moth summon yet.
And we've seen all the cocoon effects except for the shuffle. Is that right?
No, I believe we actually have seen Giantsbane go for the shuffle effect.
Okay. I get confused by the tokens sometimes. So we have Parasite equipped.
Yes, and Giantsbane does do that on Tetra's end phase, it seems. Giantsbane waiting to see if Tetra has a response, and it does seem like we're going to see that skill pop, tributing off Tetra's Moth and getting his own copy.
Saving Grace, do we have Moth? Or anything Moth?
Not only that, we're also removing Elementor's Earth Monster on the field.
It's true, so now Elementor
here we go. We know he has Moth in hand to be summoning that Gokapon from deck. There we go. Will we see a Floodgate from Tetra, maybe?
No, it looks like it's going to go off scot-free, and now we're going to a battle phase. We're going to swing the Elementor. This is going to be 2,000.
This is a Windstorm. That's very big, putting that Gokapon in attack position.
Oh, now we have the battle damage difference, do we? Yeah, we do.
Yes, we do.
That's exactly.
We have exact 700. We have exact game here, and we haven't seen Giantsbane use that face down. Chances are that is not a battle trap.
Is it like a blast? I don't know.
Well, let's check it out, honestly. This is a Floodgate that's currently set here.
We cheated. Oh, and another pair.
Oh my god. That's it. Giantsbane just...
Oh my god. I need a break from... Oh, this is an intense one. Now we're good. Let's keep going.
Yeah,
I gotta see this thing through.
Oh, that's crazy. The Moth matchup is truly a insane matchup.
This game is exhausting.
Yeah.
So much hype and so much just bullcrap.
I played one of these matchups myself in the tournament, and I literally spent an hour and a half playing the matchup. It was insane.
This is a speed duel, people. Speed. All right, let's not spend this much time. I mean, granted, it's not stall, which I'm grateful for. But, oh my god.
No, yeah, no, we do see Giantsbane definitely has his deck definitely has the ability to stall if he does opt to do that, but Tetra just getting in there for game too quickly.
I wonder what, so now the siding here. We know what these decks do. Like, what could Giantsbane be thinking? What could he be thinking? Like, what did he have too much of? What did he not have enough of? I think he had enough man-eater bugs.
Yeah, yeah.
Maybe he wants to set up those Donkapons and Danapons, whatever, you know? I don't know. I feel like there were a few where it wasn't necessarily happening. Like when he got that last Cocoon off, he got the, what was it, Donkapon off? But it could have been a Moth, it could have been a Metal Armor.
No, yes, most definitely. We see Tetra just having one of the first non-annoying matches against Stahl.
This is a non-annoying match? Oh my god.
I'd hate to see an annoying one.
You guys don't remember a year ago? The matches were like, bam, bam, so fast. Amazon and Swordswoman, bam.
Double blue eyes for game.
Yeah, seriously, yeah, Dragon Caller for game. That was it. All right. Well, hey, look at that. Hey, do you remember this setup?
Oh man, I'm really feeling some deja vu. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, oh,
Giantsbane switching it up with 2 set in the back row.
That's a huge play, Cotton. Let's see if it works out for him. Double set mouse. Okay.
Here we go.
All right.
Waiting to see whoever's gonna make that first move here.
I feel like siding, you can side all sorts of set monsters just to mix up what your opponent thinks you have. So honestly, I can't even tell you what these sets are, especially if we're not flipping man-eater bug now. I mean, this is just gross.
Yeah, well, we see Giantsbane deck is basically just a bunch of set cards, just low attack insect monsters. But as for Tetra, I don't know. We see a Night Beam come out here. Will we hit another Waking the Dragons? Michizor this time. That's big.
Oh,
Dust Tornado. Waking the Dragons!
Are you serious? Oh my god! Wasn't it Tetra that had it last time?
No, that was Giantsbane last time too. He has the Waking the Dragons luck. Yeah, a Night Beam and a Dust Tornado. Of course we're gonna wake a dragon. Are we gonna see something not like Ryu Senshi though? Because we learned that, or maybe we didn't, that Parasite works around Ryu Senshi. Everybody comment below if that's not right. But let's see some Duel's Ultimate Dragon. We do see another Ryu Senshi come out here.
Ooh, Ryu Senshi.
It's very interesting. What are we gonna see happen here now? Tetra burning both of his back row removals, hitting Awaken the Dragons. That's really very brutal. Oh, but we see the Man-Eater immediately answer that Ryu Senshi here.
Yep, of course. I mean, so that's what makes me feel like it was okay that we didn't get Blue Eyes Ultimate out, we didn't get Joker out, because obviously Man-Eater Bug's going to do what Man-Eater Bug's going to do, and we got Gear Free.
Yeah, most definitely. Now, we actually could have, if Giantsbane did have a monster in hand, we could have actually seen Joker stop that Man-Eater's effect.
Oh, if you discard a monster, right? Oh, an Elemensaurus. That's
Ooh, another Elemensaurus coming down.
So now Elemensaurus is going to be able to start swinging on these set monsters like I would think.
Ooh, the Forceful Checkpoint. What's in Tetra's hand?
But what?
The Parasite. He's going to chain the Parasite and equip it.
Quick effect Parasite to the Gear Free.
Stopping the negation.
Dirty. That's so nasty. I can't believe. Oh, I would have thought of that. Quick effect in response to checkpoint Parasite your Gear Free. Put it in the grave. That's the biggest brain play I've seen.
That is fantastic, and not only that, but now he does have a Insect Engrave to trigger the second effect of a skill card and shuffle that back in.
Like it never even happened.
Exactly. This is honestly is genuinely a fantastic play coming up from Tetra. That is insane.
This is why these guys are in top 8.
Exactly. No, it's honestly sad that both of them got matched up immediately in top 8 here.
I know, right?
Because one of them has to lose here.
Is this single limb?
Pardon?
Is this single elimination?
Yeah, once they're gone in the top 8, they're gone.
Everything's on the line now, guys. What do you got? Really good field from Tetra, but Giantsbane's got the cards. We got the resources. What can we set up?
That Element Source, though, really coming in clutch here. A very big card to have.
Element Source is like the best deck here. It's been doing so much work. Just because you know how much, obviously you're going to play really defensive if you're playing against yourself, like a Moth deck.
Yeah.
So Element Source is the perfect tech to be like, all right, I'm going to blow through these defense monsters.
No, yeah, honestly, Element Source is a very underrated card in this format, with so many of the good monsters being Earth.
Sure, and the secondary effects with fire, but there's no fire.
No.
We don't use it here.
And we do see that second effect of the skill activate like I did anticipate here, shuffling back the Parasite and grabbing a second card for his hand. And Element Source swings in. No trigger effect coming off here from that Gokapon. We're going to see him swing in with the Gear Fiend. Hits the Man-Eater. That does matter here. He'll probably pop the Element Source. Don't have to worry about that effect anymore.
So Element Source hitting the wrong target there. Should have hit that Man-Eater bug.
Yes, most definitely. And we do see a poke for 450. What are we going to see here? Giantsbane does have 3 cards in hand. He has some resources on the go. He can potentially make something happen. No Element Source to worry about.
2 cards in hand for Tetra, but Giantsbane, let's see him set something up.
We do see him set just a monster, but on the bright side for Giantsbane right now is since his opponent doesn't have the Element Source, he can't stop him from generating resources from his insects being destroyed.
You're right, we're seeing a lot of those pawns.
Are we just going to see Tetra take the defensive here? Will we see the set card? Anything happen with that yet? We haven't seen either of these players pop their the Cocoon's main skill that everyone, you know, loves it so much for. Just going to see a set, and that's going to be it. Back to the stall again. A very crazy match going on for a while, but we're back to stall.
This is what I like to see, am I right?
And another Man-Eater.
You set the right target. Oh, we're targeting the middle. A little indecisive.
Essentially, yep. Tetra does confirm there that he does want that central card here. What are we going to hit? What are we going to see? Ooh, Giantsbane thinking. Does he have a response to this?
Really? What would you...
I'm not sure what you respond. He does hit his Man-Eater, so that
like,
was a
are you going to
fantastic...
floodgate that Man-Eater? I mean, maybe.
I don't know. Okay. Michizor now or later? Tetra asking him what he's thinking about.
That must be, yeah, you're right. You're right. We haven't seen the Michizuris from him.
Giantsbane says later.
What are we going to
We see the tribute for the Enchanter coming down here.
Ooh, that's so...
Hitting a Hyper Hammerhead. We're seeing all the dinosaurs coming out in this game.
Yes, yes, I love these techs.
And we're going to see Tetra definitely go for the attack here.
Nothing in Giantsbane's hand. I think Tetra has to play like that back row is meaningless now. Like, it's time to go really aggressive.
No, yes.
We have a life point advantage, we have a hand advantage, we have a board advantage. Let's go.
I agree, and we have to try and burn through Giantsbane resources at this point. Sadly, he will get a good bit of advantage off of that Gokapon, a search and a pop. Grabbing the Parasite Paranoid. He has not used his second effect of the skill, so we will see Moth drop this turn.
Hey.
Now, Tetra's deck actually being the second deck that we're seeing in the top 8, running a copy of Dark Red Enchanter. A lot of people seem to be going for this deck as well, or this monster as well.
On Dark Red Enchanter. Yeah, spellcasters come back.
Yeah. And here we go, Parasite Paranoid.
Put it on Dr. Dre.
Yep, here we go. And here we go. The second skill effect. So now Giantsbane has gone through all of his skill effects. And here comes that perfectly ultimate Great Moth.
But what do we have in the hand? Do we have something in the hand?
We're just going to see him set.
Blow through that Man-Eater bug, and now we have a serious board presence from Giantsbane. What does Tetra have in his hand?
Yep, Giantsbane knew. Preemptively putting his own Moth in grave.
Yeah, that was a little strange to see.
Giantsbane was ready to see that Moth go. Tetra telling us that he just actually top-decked that Parasite. And a Command Knight coming down as well. Tetra,
just like that,
watching
the board turns so fast.
I know, watching Tetra have control and then Giantsbane have control for a single turn, the Tetra immediately taking over again. Here we go.
Snuck upon, and now we're going to see 35 to the face. Are we going to leave Giantsbane at 50? Knowing that we have a Man-Eater bug, that is going to happen.
Yes, we do. Wow, Giantsbane being on 50 life points with a Man-Eater bug in hand and one unknown card.
I don't think I've seen somebody at 50 life points before.
It's not a common sight. We're going to see him T-set here. Here comes the Gear Fiend, Tetra with all the monsters on the go.
That's a Man-Eater bug, so I think we have the damage. I mean, the board is too strong.
It really depends on that set card. If it's a Yugioh, we might see him live. Man-Eater, Pop Moth, and it is the Yugioh.
He stays alive for one more turn.
But what can you do at this point with only one card?
You said it. That's what you do. Is this game?
That's it. Giantsbane just simply admits defeat. Let's see what that face down card was. It was another copy of Waking the Dragons.
That could have been if Tetra got a little too greedy and tried to Night Beam Dust Tornado.
He had the Dust Tornado.
So that could have. Wow, the stars weren't aligned there.
No,
wow,
they certainly
really
weren't.
great win for Tetra.
Yeah, that is phenomenal. That was a absolutely fantastic game. I don't think I could have asked for a better match there. I do think something has happened to your mic there.
Oh, I'm good.
Oh, you're good? All right.
I'm just watching the chat. Yeah, I'm just watching the chat. They're just talking it out. Oh, there was another Command Knight in the hand. Oh my gosh. No, Tetra had the resources in the end. Giantsbane really, really well fought. Like, there were a lot of times where it looked like he had control, and then just changed so quickly.
It truly did. It really, like, this match really did prove just how good of players these two are. Yeah.
For sure. Really good game. But Tetra advancing.
Yes, we will see
Giantsbane
Tetra going
really
into
well
the top
played.
four.
Obviously, Giantsbane a great duelist, but Tetra moving forward.
Yeah, no, absolutely a fantastic match. I don't think I could have asked for better. Seeing the Moth matchup going on here, the first one in the tournament actually, for the top 8 cut, and yeah. Well, I guess with that, we're gonna call this video here a bit of a longer video for you guys. A nice fat match on the go, but a very good one at that. So, yeah, thank you guys so much for tuning into this video, and I'll see you guys once again in an hour or two for the second match of the day. But with that, I'm gonna wrap her up here. So, peace out, everyone.